What's up, everybody? I am Samantha. I have a bachelor in psychology. I was a pre-med student. I took all the science classes to become a physician, and one of those science classes was physics. And in that class, we took quantum physics. So I was always so freaking intrigued by what science can explain and what science cannot explain. I always believed in God. I always believed in the spiritual realm. But it's just quantum physics is so freaking interesting. Here's my take on trying to describe manifestation through science, with science. So physics teaches us that everything in the physical realm vibrates at a certain frequency. So whether it be this mouse right here has protons in it, neutrons, and it's vibrating at a certain frequency. The thing I have for my camera is vibrating, has a certain amount of protons and neutrons in here. This camera, same thing, vibrating all the neutrons and protons, and I'm vibrating at a different frequency as well as a human. So everything in the physical world has a different frequency. It's important to note that as humans, we can only see certain percentage of light. We can see between UV and IR. Like, it's just from 400 to 700 wavelengths. Anything else we cannot see with our naked eye. That goes for hearing things too, frequencies. We can only hear a certain amount of frequencies as humans. So that gives us, it kind of keeps us in a bubble of what we can explain, because everything outside of that realm that we can see and hear is the spiritual realm. So I always thought this was extremely interesting. So as humans, we vibrate at different frequencies according to our emotions as well. So I don't know if you ever saw that table where it shows you if you're feeling sad, you're vibrating at a certain frequency. If you're feeling angry, you're lower down the frequency level. If you radiate love, you're pretty high on that frequency table. And this is why it's so important to do inner work, to really feel love, to really give out love and light. When you are vibrating at a high frequency, you are gonna align with the things that you want. That's what manifesting is really. It's about aligning yourself to your frequency. So for example, the frequency of money is 432 hertz, and that's between reason and love. Reason is at 400 hertz, love is at 500 hertz. So once you're vibrating at that frequency, you are going to align yourself with money so that you are readily available to receive that amount of money. I'm still reading the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Your thoughts first are thoughts, and then they become reality. So if you can think it, then it can actually happen, because when you are thinking it, that's an alternate reality in your head. That's why we have parallel realities. If you can think that you are a millionaire, then this is when it gets kind of weird to understand, but if you can think and actually believe with everything in you that you are a millionaire, then you can reach that, because your thoughts first are thoughts, and then you move on to taking inspired action. You move on to aligning yourself to that desire you have. It's important to realize that if the universe gives you nudges like, why don't you do this to help you make money so that you could become a millionaire, like, those are the things that you need to listen to. Remember, science can only explain so much in our physical world. So that's why I believe wholeheartedly that outside of the 3D, there's a 5D. So that's where we can't see or hear anything, but it's there. So, in order for you to manifest your desires, you first have to work on your inner self and your mindset. So if your mind goes straight to being negative, then remember that chart, be extremely low on that chart, and it's going to be nearly impossible for you to align with your manifestations. But once you start to get rid of the anger, get rid of the pride, get rid of the grief, get rid of the guilt and shame, and start to forgive yourself, and start to realize that life is about showing love. It's about being courageous, being joyful, being peaceful. Once you really feel that in your soul, you are going to start aligning yourself to higher frequencies, and you are going to meet the frequency of your desire. And remember, quantum physics is how science backs up manifestation. Remember, physics is talking about time. Time is an illusion. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what's real in your physical world and what's not. So the most important takeaway here is that if you can think it, then you can live that life. If you can think that you have $1 million home by the ocean, then that's a reality that you can reach. That's a reality where you can align yourself and take inspired action, and no one can tell you otherwise. Everybody can doubt you, but just remember, don't let your limiting beliefs run the show. Whoever wants to doubt you, doubt you. But I need you to believe in yourself to the core. I need you to get outside of your comfort zone. I need you to align yourself to the frequency that you want to be on. The frequency of money is 432 hertz. I hope you like this video. Follow for more if this resonated with you. I love you guys all. Sending you so much love and light.